Hi, Kathy here from Kathy's Cute Creations. Today is the new year and I'm going to show you how to make a little case to put your gift cards in. Now you're probably all thinking, why didn't you come up with that last month so I could have done it for my Christmas cards? Well, actually I thought it up on Christmas Eve while I was trying to find something to put my gift cards in. So I thought, well, heck, it doesn't even need to be just Christmas. It can be anybody's birthday, anniversary. It doesn't make any difference. So let me show you what I've created. All right, I'll show you the supply list here I used. This is the stiff interfacing I used. This is pretty stiff. And it is Pellon Style 808. It's a craft fuse. It's one-sided. It says it's iron-on backing for crisp hand and added body. And it does work. So this tool here I'm using just to go around the curves on the corner of it. And I'll show you here in a minute. And then this is my fabric. So I've got two pieces of fabric and the interfacing. And let me get my directions here. So the fabric is, these two pieces are 4 1/4 by 6 inches. This piece here is 4 1/8 by 5 3/4. And then what I'm using is I just took a lid, canning lid, and that's what I'm going to use to put, I'm going to make corners on the edges. I'm using a rotary cutter. I'm using the pinking shears, my friction pin to mark with. This is my Panera card. That's what I'm making the thing to put in. And then a little bit of glue because we're not going to use any snaps or anything. I don't want to teach that yet, so we're going to just glue it, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. And then you can do two ways. I went ahead and I did the this bond here on the one side since I have the single-sided interfacing. If you have double, then that's fine because your two pieces will stick together. Well, only one of mine got stiff and it stuck on one, but it didn't stick on the other one, so I wanted to adhere it to it. Otherwise, it moves a little bit and shifts. So let me take you over here to the sewing machine and we'll get started. What you do is go ahead and iron your two pieces on the wrong side. Pay attention if you're using directional fabric. Now, I don't know if you can see this. This is the shiny side. I don't know if you can see that or not. There you go. And you face it down on your fabric, just like this. And it should fit exactly in your fabric. It should not be hanging over anywhere. Now, both these pieces are warm. So I put one on top of the other one because I don't want any of that glue coming off on my iron, so it's a piece of fabric on top of that with the fabric. If you want to use something else, that's fine. I'm just doing it. I mean, it's not, the top piece is not going to stick, it's the bottom piece that's sticking. And this fusible webbing actually says you can use steam on it if you want. Some of them don't say steam, excuse me, don't use steam. Some say use it, and this one said to go ahead and use it. And watch. Make sure it's in the camera here. See how that one comes off? Now, I'm going to take this over to the trash can, and while I hold it over the trash can, I'm going to spray the can of fusible, and then I'll adhere the two together. I took it, and all I'm doing is smoothing it down so they stay adhered. Okay, now I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I do next. Now, I take my lid. First, I'm going to look to see which direction okay. So I'm going to take my lid and my friction pen, and you can use a pencil or whatever you want, and I'm putting this right on the edge. So if I mark like this, it's not going to mark on that fabric. This is how I know where I want to go with my pin mark. I do it over here, same thing. Let me turn this so I don't get my arm in the way here. And then because I'm really crummy when it comes to cutting these, I cannot keep my hand steady. What I do is I take this little tool right here, and hopefully it won't get in the way. And I go around this like that. And then do the other one same way. And this is just my tool that I use when I sew. There you go. And then you should have a curve like this on both ends. Now I'm going to trim this little excess off here. Okay, there we go. Excuse me. Now we're going to take it over here to the sewing machine and we're going to sew it, and I'm going to show you. I went ahead and I've got a number 12 needle. I have it on my 2.5-inch stitch, and all I've done is put orange thread because orange will match the front as well as the back. Now, I'm not doing a 1/4 inch on here. You can if you want, but what I'm doing is I have the fabric lined up with the foot, and this is just my regular foot that came with my sewing machine. I'm not backing it up. I'm just starting to sew, and that's it. No backing up on this project. We're going to come around and meet it. Come down to the point where you feel your foot when you turn your fabric. That wasn't quite enough. I got to come one more stitch. So when I lay this down, I'm right on the edge again. Now I'm going to come all the way to the other end. This doesn't take long at all. And then we want to come around the corners. This was another reason I wanted to have that glue on it. Practice your corners if you need to. It doesn't come up too high. Looks like it. Right down to the beginning here. Try to meet your piece. And then when you go over it, that's fine. Back it up once. That's it. And then just trim off the... There you go. Now we're going to grab our pinking shears, and I'm going to show you what to do next. Here's what I do. I just take it, and you're going to pinking shear all the way around the entire thing. There's what it looks like when you get finished. Now what I do is I'll put my needle in up at the top on this piece right here. And I'm going to try to make sure that it comes right down that piece we've already sewn. Now my back side is white thread. I did not match my thread. I'll just sew it down that the best I can. Doesn't need to be perfect. Lock it into place. Take it out. Flip it over and do the same thing on the other side. And then back it up each space. Come up to the edge. Lock it in place. That's it. And then when you get finished, it's going to look like this. Because remember, you're going to fold it over like that. Then you're going to put your little card. In my case, I'm going to put my Panera card right in there. And shut it. And now here's where the glue comes in I was telling you about. Let me turn the camera around. Hold on one second. Other than that glue basted. And since this would be a gift, let's see if I can get some glue. All you got to do is put a little glue right here. Not much. Take it and hold it. Okay? You hold it down, and you can put more if you want. It doesn't make any difference. It's not going to stick forever. And you're going to put something heavy on it to hold it. And when it sticks, it's only going to be a little bit of a hold, because once you tear it open, it's gone. Okay? But it'll last long enough that if you put a little bit on it and you put a weight on it, it will stay shut. Now, if you want, you can put a little button on it and a little band down here. You can put, hold on one second and I'll get what I've got here. I have this set right here of snap buttons. I got this online. It was like buy one, get one free. It was on sale. So it'll have a whole bunch of different snaps that you can actually put on the top of that. I'd probably put an orange one. And then you could put a snap on each side and snap it shut if you want to do that to make it fancy. But I was just trying to make it really, really easy and simple. And like I said, you can put a little glue. You can put Elmer's glue there. You can put an entire strip of glue if you want. And like I said, just hold it down, put a book on it, and it'll seal. And when it comes time for somebody to open it, you can just open it up. Okay? And that's it. Looks like I got a little piece of thread right there. But that's it. That's the project. And let me show you some more I got here made. Hold on one second. Here's some I made. This I made, which has got 2 different colors on it. This one I made with 2 different colors. This one I made with the same one on the inside. I made this little flower one. This one's staying down really good without anything. It's got green on the inside. And then the one I just made. And then I actually made this one out of a piece of felt. And of course it doesn't need 2 pieces. It's just 1. That's all it was. I just cut the felt and did it. So you can make it out of anything. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it and enjoyed it. Maybe you can make a couple for yourself or somebody else. This would be good with a Barnes & Noble gift card in it since it's got the books on it. This would be good for a child, somebody's birthday, a child's birthday. Just giving you a few ideas. I hope you enjoy this. And also you can even put some business cards in it if you felt like this was too tight. But it's got enough room to put a few cards in it. Hold on a second. This one here, I've put 5 cards in. So see, it'll hold more than 1 card. If you want to put business cards, you can make business cards with it. It's just an idea. You can make it bigger and put other stuff in it. So I hope you liked this tutorial. If you did, by all means, subscribe. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.